Hi, fans of high quality entertainment. This is my very first tier list, and it's for the albums by Sparks. I've done probably two or three rankings throughout the years of their albums, but it always changes once in a while. And so, S tier is, of course, the best, you know, basically a perfect album. Then there's A, B, C, and D. There's no E because there's no bad Sparks album. And these aren't ranked in order. So I'll just grab an album and decide where to put it in the tier. Okay, first up is Plagiarism, which was Sparks basically plagiarizing themselves, uh, redoing some of their old songs. And there's even guests like Faith No More and Erasure on the album. It's not one of my favorites. I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it in C. Sparks pulling rabbits out of a hat. Of course, this annoying ad comes up here. Uh, Pulling rabbits out of a hat. I like it a lot more than I did like it when it was released, when I bought it, but it was a tad disappointing, mainly with the production. And even the songs I didn't like as much as the ones on Angst in My Pants and Sparks in Outer Space. But like I said, I like it a lot more these days. I'm going to put it in B. Now, I'm being really strict with this, by the way. I basically really like even the worst Sparks album. But I'm being very, like I said, serious about this. But it's a very, it's like a B plus. Okay, Sparks, Hello Young Lovers, that goes in A. Propaganda, that is S tier. Sparks, Gratuitous Sax and Senseless Violins. I'm going to put it in B, but ahead of Pulling Rabbits Out of a Hat. I just prefer, I do like their, well, it depends on the album, but overall, I prefer their more rocky albums. Sparks Balls, I'm going to put in B. And this is when it gets difficult. Yeah. I think about how many times I played the album, like which album would I play first? So out of those three, you know what? I'm moving this to there. There we go. Yeah. I think Balls is an underrated album by Spark. Number One in Heaven is S tier. Um, Boy, oh boy. Propaganda first. Sparks in Outer Space. That's an A. Nope. That way. That way. There we go. Yeah. Indiscreet is S tier. It'll go. Oh boy. That's over the years, I've had different number ones. And Indiscreet was my number one for a long, long time. Just like those three albums are all just perfect for me. Sparks, their debut album. I love it. Going to be an A. Go there. Sparks Big Beat. once again, a very underrated album. It's an A tier at least. It could even be an S tier because there's only one song I'm not a huge fan of, and it's Everybody's Stupid. It's just always kind of not been one of my favorite Sparks songs. I'm going to put it at the start of A. And please remember to like this video and leave a comment below after I've done this list. And please subscribe. Thank you. All right. Interior Design. Very disappointing album when it came out. And then, of course, Sparks didn't release another album for 5 or 6 years. But they were kept pretty busy. I like it a lot more than I did. I'm gonna put it in B. But yeah. The back of B. Sparks, Womp That Sucker. That's got to be an A. It could even almost be an S, but like I said, I'm being very strict. I will put it there. Little Beethoven. Lots of Sparks fans' favorite Sparks album. Not my favorite, but I still enjoy the album. I'm going to put it in A. Right there. I know, you're shocked. Sparks, a woofer in Tweeter's clothing. That's in the A's, but whereabouts in the A? Yeah, their first and second album. I think if I had to choose, I like a woofer in Tweeter's clothing a tad more than their debut. There we go. Terminal Jive, not one of my favorite Sparks albums, but it's still good. I'll put it in C, ahead of Plagiarism. Angst in My Pants. Boy, oh boy. It's got to go there. It's almost, is it S tier? No, I'll keep it an A. Exotic Creatures of the Deep. Have that in B. More than that. More than that. This is stressful. I'll put it there. Introducing Sparks. Just a perfect pop rock album. I think that's about right. Music that you can dance to. Once again, an album when I bought it, I thought it was good, but I wasn't one of my favorites. And now I think it's pretty underrated. And it doesn't matter. I know there's the UK version and then the US version. One has the song Change on it. But it doesn't matter. It's still equal. The other song is Armies of the Night, which is a great song. Both great songs. I'm going to put it in A. Near the back here. Oh. The last time I ranked I think the last time I ranked Sparks albums, I gave this a good review, but I never play it. I'm going to put it in D. Sparks Kimono My House is right there. Well, I love Indiscreet so much, though. And Number One in Heaven. There you go. Sparks double live album, one hand. No, two hands, one mouth. I just never play it. If I want, I'm just overall, I'm not a big fan of live albums, but I did see them on that tour and they were great. Just Ron and Russell, keyboards and vocals. But, to listen to it at home, I'd rather just listen to one of the studio albums. Annette, once again, I enjoyed the movie, but I never play the album. So, there. Sparks, their latest album, and they're making a new one for next year. The Girl is Crying in Her Latte. That is S tier. Last time I ranked them, it was my number one favorite. But these are just all such great albums. You know what? I'm still putting it there because I've played it so much more than their, like some of the other recent albums like Hippopotamus and A Steady Drip, 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 which are the final two. Hippopotamus is an A. Whereabouts, though? Let's say there. Yeah. And A Steady Drip, Drip, Drip. Kind of pretty even with Hippopotamus. Put it there. Move that over there. That is it. Like I said, this is just for today. A month from now, it could be a tad different. But 5, for me, perfect Sparks album. And then lots of just superb albums that are close to perfect. And then, yeah. So I'm happy with that list. I'd love your thoughts. What are your favorite Sparks albums and your least favorite? Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.